You with yourself.
Right, good evening everybody and welcome to tonight's opportunity call. It is Thursday the 16th of March. My name's Paul Gillingham. I'm a master seller with Direct Sellers and I'm going to literally pass the call straight over to my business partner. Ben, are you there, buddy?
The man with a tash. I'm here, mate. The tash is still going strong, mate. It's still going strong. Do you want me to just rip in, Paul, or have you got any
go for it. Yeah, do what you do best, mate. Do what you do best.
No worries. Well, as Paul said, my name's Ben. Ben Cockayne. I'm from East Yorkshire. I'm actually a West Yorkshire boy, very proud of that, but I've moved over to East Yorkshire for my wife and my job. So here I am over in East Yorkshire. I've been involved with Direct Sellers a little over a week. We've had a bit of a whirlwind start. Things have gone superbly well up to now. We're very excited about it, and I'm going to talk about why throughout this next 10 minutes or so. It's important to recognise my senior business partner, if you like, Anthony Raspin, introduced me to this business probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago now, Anthony, and I said, Raz, go away, sod off. I'm not doing any more network marketing. I've kind of lost my passion for it, mate. And even though I've been successful previously with a previous company, I've just lost a bit between the teeth. And he said, Ben, it's wine. And I went, oh, okay, now you got my attention. So I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Raz. He went through the information. He said, look, the wine's not being shipped to the UK just yet. I'll explain a little bit about as we go through this. So I said, well, Raz, I'm not going to get involved until the wine's here. Let me know when the wine's here and then I'm going to get involved. So that conversation finished. Over the course of the probably next following week or so, my head is just going into overdrive. I'm thinking about this wine business, wine parties, wine tasting nights and all this. So I rang Raz back up and I said, Raz, when does this thing, when does a wine come? And he said, well, we've been told 45 to 60 days. So I'm like, bugger it, I'm going to get in. Paul, can you just mute everybody, please? We must have got some new people and there's a bit of interference, mate. It was me now.
There you go.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so anyway, I got involved and Raz knew that, I would get stuck straight into it, so well played Raz on that. But I have got to thank him because over this last week, after my original bit of negativity towards it, I've gone full circle and I'm now probably one of the most excited blokes in the UK with what's coming with Direct Sellers. So a little bit about the history of the company. It's been around for 4 years. It's a wine club. It's actually an exclusive wine club. Obviously, we can't physically sell the wine products unless we've got a alcohol license, but we can find subscribers and customers and the company are going to pay us accordingly, which again, I'll come on to throughout this next 10 minutes. So last year in April, the company decided it was going to turn to a network marketing company, which in my opinion, very wise move because nothing works better than word of mouth. Network marketing is simply word of mouth marketing. We market a product or a service to our friends and our network and things like that. So word does spread extremely quick. And what we're finding at the moment in the UK is this business opportunity, which is what it is at the moment, it's just a business opportunity because the product is not being shipped yet. But this business opportunity is spreading like wildfire already. When I first joined about a week ago, there was probably 40, 50 members in the UK. I'm speaking today and I'm told there's over 100 members in the UK right now, which in the space of a week, 50 new members I think it's quite impressive, so to double in size over the course of a week is pretty impressive. And I expect over the next week and the next month, it's going to double, triple, quadruple and so on because we are doing these calls every single night. We're getting some momentum. People are buying in to what we're talking about and what opportunity we've got. So, as I said, just over 100 members in the UK right now, which is great. And from that perspective, from a business perspective, 100 is still a very small figure. Considering we've got 66, 67 million people living in the UK, 100 people is just a drop in the ocean for what's to come. So again, from an opportunity point of view and a business point of view, that was extremely important to me that I was going to be involved in something that was in its infancy. In fact, it's not even launched in the UK yet. You know, the company's still going through the process of compliance, so we're still dotting the I's and crossing the T's. But over the next 45 to 60 days, I'm led to believe this business is going to kick off. So very exciting times. For people that are already in, they fully understand what's going on here. If you're looking at this from a business point of view, don't wait around. Don't sit on the fence too long, because this thing is going to move really quick. You know, you can sit on the fence all day and, you know, and into next week. But I can tell you now, you're going to miss out in the long run on financial gains from sitting on the fence. So my advice to anybody looking from a business point of view would be, make a decision as quick as you can. You're either in or you're not, because the longer you sit on the fence, the more people are coming into this business and the more that you're losing out on potential financial gains. So I'm going to tell you why that is right now, because as business partners with direct sellers, we get to come into this business and there's two parts that we get paid. First of all, we get paid a commission for introducing other business partners. So for example, if Paul introduced me to the business, I come in at the $249 package, which I'm going to touch on in a second. Paul's going to get a $125 commission on that. So that's what we call a fast start bonus, and that's the first way that we get paid with direct sellers. So I mentioned there the $249 package. The $249 entry package to direct sellers is going to give you 1 year's membership or 1 year's partnership with a company. It's going to give you 4 bottles of the premium wine. And it's also going to give you a 20% discount on any wine product that you want to purchase on a monthly basis. So that's option number one. Option number two, which is not available in the UK just yet, is the $499 option. That's going to give you 12 bottles of premium wine. It's going to give you 3 years membership or partnership, and it's going to give you 40% discount on any further wines moving forward. Now, if you come in at the $249 package, obviously you're not quite getting the benefits of the $499 package. But as I said, the wine's not being shipped in the UK just yet. So we're just starting off on the smaller package, because as time goes on, you can upgrade to the $499 package and enjoy the benefits of that. So as I mentioned previously, we've got a fast start bonus. If you introduce somebody at $249, you're going to get a $125 bonus, $125 bonus. If you do introduce somebody at the $499 package, you're going to get a $250 bonus. So basically, to get your money back, your investment back in this business, all you need to do is find 2 partners, or you want to find somebody in the States and introduce somebody at the $499 package. That's going to get you your $250 back. So, you know, to get your investment back, I'm going to talk about somebody in my business, or 2 people in my business in a second, but to get your investment back, all you need to do is introduce 2 other business partners to this, and you've got your money back. And I know that when I'm looking at opportunity, the first thing I'm always thinking is, how much is it going to cost me to get started? When can I get my money back? So, as you already know, $249 to get started, 2 business partners to get your investment back. So, depending on how quick you, or how many people you speak to and how quick you do that, that will determine how quick you get your money back. So that brings me on to Eamon O'Carroll and Jackie Gunn, 2 of my personal business partners. I want to congratulate them both right now. We've both gone dual team qualified today. Both have been,
Marie.
that, mate. Both have been in the business. Am I unmuted? Yeah, I'm unmuted. Both have been in the business less than a week. So Jackie and Eamon have been in this business less than a week, and they've got their initial investment back. So basically, what I'm saying is, you can go as slow or as fast as you want with this. If you want your money back quick, you want to be speaking to people quickly. If you're not in no rush, then you know you can play it nice and casual. That's totally up to you. So congratulations to you guys. Before I pass over to Paul, I want to explain way number 2, which is a very lucrative part of direct sellers compensation plan, and it's called the binary system. I'm going to give you a visual of that now. So a binary system, let me just screen share for you so you can take a good look at this. So a binary system looks like this, what you've got on your screen now. So when you enroll people into this business, you only have 2 spaces beneath you in this part of the compensation plan to enroll people. So you have a right-hand space and you have a left-hand space. So that's your right leg of business, your right sales team, and your left leg of business or your left sales team, whatever you want to call it. So my first two people I brought into this business was Lee and Donna. So they became my first two personally sponsored people. Any people that I've sponsored into the business after that, they've had to fit either underneath Lee or underneath Donna. If you look closely, you can see yellow stars above people that I've brought in. They're the people that I've personally brought into this business, but because of this way that we get paid, the binary structure, the dual team structure, anybody else that I've brought in have either had to go on my right sales team or my left sales team, so underneath Lee or underneath Donna. Paul, can you mute that out again, please, mate? It's pretty disturbing. That's sorted. Okay, so I'll carry on. So obviously I've brought in Eamon, Liam, Jackie and Dale on my right sales team. They have to go underneath Lee. So once Lee becomes dual team qualified, he's going to financially benefit from the activity of those people that I've placed underneath him. So that's the power of the dual team in a nutshell. I'm not going to go much more in depth with that. But what I would recommend is that you go back to the person that invited you to this call and find out more about the compensation plan, because this is the most lucrative compensation plan I've seen throughout 4, 5, 6 years of being in network marketing. And I'm very excited about it. And that's one of the main reasons that I'm really attracted to this company. So what I'm saying is that goes back to the conversation I was just having with you about getting off the fence and making a decision, because the longer you delay your decision to get involved with this, the further down that binary system you're going to go. So my question is, do you want to be in the binary system here and benefit from the activity that grows beneath you, or do you want to come in a bit later on and you're going to miss out on some of that stuff that's coming above you? So like I said, if you sat on the fence, there's no pressure to get involved with this. But if you sat on the fence, my advice is get a decision made, get your questions answered as soon as possible, and make a decision what you're going to do regarding direct selling. So, Paul, that's pretty much all I want to touch on for now. I'm going to pass it back to you, mate, and let you continue the rest of this conversation.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ben. So direct sellers is basically, as Ben said, it's a premium wine club where we use 2,000 different wineries from around the world to distribute wine to the consumer. Now, at the moment, the company is only officially in the United States of America. The UK is going to be only the second country to launch outside of the US. Now, I'm going to give you some figures here. It's up to you if you want to take them down or if you want to lodge them in your head. When I joined this company just before Christmas, I got placed into like the Facebook group, and I was number 278 in that particular Facebook group. Now we're approaching just over 2,500 people. And this has been done since the 3rd of November. So since the 3rd of November to today, just over 2,500 people have joined. Last week, in a production week, now our production week goes from a Thursday to Wednesday. Last week, in the last 7 days of production, 330 people joined our team. Last month, I think 493 people joined the team. In the first 16 days of this month, over 660 people have joined the team, and we're on course to break 1,000 people in our month of March. So, there's a few reasons why this is going the way that it is, and this will become the fastest and quickest and the biggest social movement of 2017. I've got absolutely no doubts about that. So, you look at the compensation plan, as Ben touched on it, this is one of the, if not the strongest compensation plan out there. I've never seen a company where you can get a 50% fast start bonus. You only need 2 people to get your investment back. You only need 9 personal people to hit the top of the compensation plan. So for those of you that are on the call, if you know 9 people that like drinking wine and you know 9 people that like or need more money in 2017, then you can become a master seller in the company and hit the top of the compensation plan. Right now, there's only 5 people that have hit master seller in the UK. So it's a very, 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 very new venture for us. On top of that, there's 4 guys that are involved, 4 founders of this company that all sing from the same song sheet, but they all work completely individually and to their own strengths. There's a guy called Kevin Thompson involved. He is the world's #1 attorney for MLM. So with regards to compliance, for those of you that are on the call that want, compliance answers, Kevin Thompson is the main man when it comes to compliance, and he is partnered with direct sellers. There's a leadership in place. Documented 7-figure income earners have now partnered with direct sellers, which leads me into the next point because of the product. The product is wine. There's no resistance with wine or with alcohol. You talk to someone, do you drink wine? It's either going to be yes or no. If it's a no, do you know someone that drinks wine? Yes, great. If it's you that says yes. Next question, how would you like to drink your wine for free? Yes. How would you like to get paid for drinking wine? Yes, of course I would. Right, watch this video. 2-minute video, very, very powerful video. Send them to a Zoom call. And this is the reason why we're going the way that we are at the moment. And this is the reason why that the UK is going to go crazy when we launch. So, it's early. We know it's early, but compare some of the other companies out there. Where would your life be now? Or how would your life have changed if you was lucky enough to be in the first 100 people to have joined Herbalife? How would your life have changed if you was one of the first 100 people to be involved with Avon? This has got the potential to be just as big, if not bigger. Why? Because it's wine. We can't change the product. We don't manufacture we don't manufacture the wine. I can't change what goes into a bottle of Merlot. Ben can't change what goes into a bottle of Chardonnay. These are wines that get shipped from all around the world. New Zealand, South Africa, Portugal, Chile, Argentina, France, Spain. These are wines that you can get to try when they come in the next 45 to 60 days. So this is a chance now where if you're looking to make some additional income, whether it is an extra £200 a month, if you're a young mum or a single mum out there that is looking for a break in life, that doesn't want to go to a cleaning job after school and doesn't want to have to pay for a nanny to look after your kids, so you have to go to work. If £200 a month is all you need, then we can make that happen for you 100%. If you're looking to make an extra £500, £1,000 a month that's going to help towards your mortgage, then again, this is something that will definitely make that happen. If you want to go from full-time to part-time, then again, this is possible. Or if you want to go big bucks and look at £5,000 a month, £10,000 a month plus, then over the next 6 to 18 months or 12 to 18 months, then again, totally, this is it. This is the platform. This is the business opportunity that I honestly to God think that we can do magical things with. One thing that I do want to touch on away from the business side of things is we have got a customer base as well. So, not everyone that you speak to is going to want to do the business. And again, I totally understand that. I totally get that. So if you know people that just like drinking wine, they're not fussed about making money, they're not interested in the business, but you've got people that like drinking premium wines, then we've got a customer program. It's $49, you get 2 bottles of wine. It's $79, you get 4 bottles of premium wine. If you refer 3 people, whether it's friends, family, colleagues, or enemies, if you refer 3 people, then the following month, your wine is free. So refer 3, your wine is free. Now, what's clever about this particular side of things with regards to the binary system again, is that every single customer that you bring into the business also goes into that binary tree. So what I mean by that is that you bring a customer in, you then go and recruit a load of business partners. Your business partners recruit a load of business partners. 6 months down the line, your customer could have 20, 40, 60 people underneath them because you've been building. Then you've got a conversation to go back to that customer and say to them, look, I've looked at the tree, you've got 60 people underneath you. How would you like to come and earn some money? If so, let's get going. So this is a very powerful compensation plan. It's a very powerful company. Social media has gone pretty crazy at the moment. But like Ben said at the beginning of the call, this started in April of last year. We're not even a year old yet. So what I want to do is tell everyone on the call tonight to go back to the person that invited you on here. If you've got any questions, ask that person that invited you onto the call. The real question that you need to get answered ASAP is, what is stopping you from joining us? What is holding you back from getting involved with direct sellers? Because again, like Ben touched on, you've got the opportunity to be involved with something from the very beginning and be involved at the very top. So that's pretty much me wrapped up. What we're going to do though, going forward, is we're going to host these calls every single evening at 9 o'clock. So touch base with the guys that brought you in. On Sunday evening, I just want to make you aware, on Sunday evening at 9 p.m, we've got the 5th highest income earner of the company, a documented 7-figure income earner. He's one of my biggest influencers, my biggest motivators. He's taking time out from his busy schedule in the United States to jump on the call at 9 o'clock. So go away tonight, get talking to people, get texting, get messaging, get calling, fill the line out for Sunday. But our next call, we will be back again at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So Ben, I'm going to just chuck it over to you just to, if you've got any final thoughts before we close off.
Am I on, Paul? Can you hear me?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
I just want to go back to the serious opportunity I believe we've got with this. And again, we just want to talk about the numbers of people involved. 10,000 people in the company as a whole. And if I go back to the first company I was involved in, there was 30 to 40,000 distributors of that company in the UK already, UK alone. And, I still managed to go on and make a substantial income. And that was dealing with weight loss products. Now we're talking about a product here that, let's be honest, the British culture is very open to social events and, the odd tipple and things like that. So I just think we have dropped on a little gold mine here. Obviously, we've got 30 odd people on this call tonight. If you're one of those people that's already in the business, congratulations. And, I can see the success coming. If you're one of those people that's on the fence, again, I've got to reiterate what Paul said. Go back to the person that invited you and get your questions answered, just so you can make a decision for yourself if this is something you want to be a part of or not. I've got a guy that's been sat on the fence. I don't think Ben's on here tonight, so I can have a little dig at him. He's a good friend of mine, by the way. He's been sat on the fence for over a week, and within that week, people have just come in the business, and he's missed out on some people who I see as superstars who are really going to light this business up. They could have been in his organisation. He'll probably eventually join the business, but I just can't help but think he's missed out on something pretty special in terms of financial gains. So, it's one of them kind of businesses, where you're going to come in, you're going to have fun, you're going to make some money, and it's just a case of making that decision and moving forward with it.
Thanks, mate. So, as I said, that is direct sellers. That's where we're going. This is what we're doing. It's going to go whether you do it or not. It's going to go whether we do it or not. But I took the opportunity towards the back end of 2016 to get involved with this. It's already gone way beyond what I thought it was going to be. And this is just the beginning. So as we've both said, please go back to the person that has invited you onto this call. Get your questions answered. Get some guests on tomorrow, because we will be back again tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock. So with that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. Cheers.